In this video, we will learn how to solve systems of equations. Here you can see there are plenty of equations given. Now, first of all, you have to get these equations in the standard form. Why? Because we will just use the shortcut method in calculator and solve these up. The standard form is given as ax plus by equals c. So x and y terms must be together and the constant will be separately at the right. So here in the first question, you can see 4x plus y equals 10. It's in the standard form. Even over here, 2x plus y equals 17, standard form. But this one is in the slope intercept. Y is equal to mx plus b. We do not want this form. We want only the standard form. So here you need to rearrange this. Move this 4x to the other side. What happens is minus 4x plus y, then only 4x becomes minus 4x, then we have y equals, only 5 will remain. This is the two equations. What about over here? You can do it by yourselves. 5 moves to the other side, will be minus 5x plus y equals 1. Now here also we need to move this to the other side. Once you understand this method, you can directly in your mind understand the coefficient over here is minus 3 when it goes to the other side. So that's the thing. And now we will use our calculators and solve these problems. You need to press mode, and now you can see these are equations. So press 5 for equations, and now let's compare. Is this cubic or quadratic in the sense power 3 or power 2? No. So it cannot be option 3 or 4. It can be either option 2 or 1. But do we have a z term, z term? No. So it has to be option 1. So let's go over here and type in the coefficients. Now I will type this one, second one over here. 2 and then equal to, then 1 and equal to, and 17. Remember the coefficients of x. You don't type x, just the coefficient, minus 4. What is the coefficient of y? If nothing is there, it's 1. And lastly, whatever is right side of the equal to, that is 5. That's the answers. Here the answer is 2 and 13. You can see here 2 and 13 is the solution. Same way over here, you can do it by yourselves. Let's do this one over here. 3. You just have to type 3, 4 and minus 3. 1, 2 and minus 1. If you miss out the sign, you will get an error. The x value is minus 1 and y value is 0, as you can see. Now for this one, imagine the question 3. You don't need to write this out in the standard form because it's direct options, right? So what you do is directly write the coefficient. It's minus 3 because it moves to the other side. The x value moves to the other side. Y is 1 and minus 34 is the constant. Here it will be minus 2, 1 and lastly we have minus 5. The answers are 29 and 53. Here a detailed method of a problem is given. You can do this as well. It is simple and then you'll get the answer. But I would suggest you the calculator method because it is question number 8. Now try these all and then continue watching the video. If you have tried solving the first problem here, the question number 7, some of you might have got infinite solution and some of you a math error. So let me type this out. Over here it will be 3. The first term will be 3 and then 1 and 4, minus 6, minus 2 and minus 8. The answer is infinite solution. So you can write this infinitely many in the sense there are infinite solution. Every point is a solution. I'll come to this in a while. But what if you got a math error? Because many of you might have got a math error. Because only in the latest model of calculator you will get this directly. Otherwise it will be a math error. Now what do we do if we get math error? So in that case, first write both the equations in the standard form. What I mean is you need to rearrange this and write it out. I'll write it over here. Minus becomes plus when it goes to the other side. Plus 3x plus y equals 4. Minus 6x minus 2y equals minus 8. This is the thing. Here your goal is to solve only the first variable. Make those coefficients equal. If over here I have minus 6, get this also as minus 6. If you want, you can make this as 3. But that will involve dividing. See, if you want to make something smaller from minus 6 to 3, you have to divide this by minus 3. But the easier way would be multiplying, isn't it? I'll just multiply this by minus 2. What happens? If I do 3 times unknown value, I should get minus 6. It is minus 2. 3 times minus 2 is minus 6. So let me multiply throughout each term by minus 2. What will happen? I'll get minus 6x minus 2y equals minus 8. Now compare these two equations. Can you see they are the same equations? They are literally the same. This means when you graph them, you're getting the same equation. They're the same line. So every point is a solution. There are infinite solutions for this case. That's why we are getting infinite solution. So you need to simplify, solve that, say solve both the equations and check if they are equal. All these terms must be equal, then they are infinite solutions. So one more type is no solution. Let me solve this in the calculator. It will be 1 minus 1 because y is in the other side. I bring y inside and minus 1 here. Minus 1, 1, minus 1. There is no solution. Why is this happening? Now let us do the same thing. Write both in the standard form. I will get x minus y is equal to minus 1 and this is 1 more. Now compare what is same method what we just now did. Compare the one of the variable and make them equal. So what is missing? I have to just multiply by minus. So I have to multiply everything by minus 1. This is going to be minus x. I'll write it down over here. Minus x plus y equals 1. Now compare them. Minus 6, same. Y. But here, are these two numbers same? No, this is minus 1, this is 1. If at all, when you do the first variable equal and then you get this number different, that means they are parallel lines, because if you graph them, one line would be graphed something like this and the one more line, it would be somewhere down, but they have the same slope. They will never touch each other. So there is no solution because everything is same, but the y-intercept, the constant term is different. That is the case. So there are two types of problems here. If you get math error, if you're getting this no solution, infinite solution, it's fine, well and good, you can directly write it. Otherwise, if you get something like this, math error, then please do solve for the coefficients. Make one of the terms coefficients same, and then you can see whether the equations are equal. If they're equal, then it's infinitely many. But if the all terms x and y terms are same but the numbers are different, then there is no solution. That is how we can do. Otherwise, you'll just get the answer. That is very easy. Just put in the answers. Same way, please do try them out by yourselves. All of these will give you the answer. Over here, let me quickly do it. It's infinite solution because if I simplify, see now I want to make this plus 10. So I just multiply throughout by minus 2. Over here, it'll be positive 10x minus 8y is equal to minus 40, which is equal to this. Therefore, this is having infinite solution because they are the same lines. That's how we easily solve this. Please do follow the calculator method. It will save you a lot of time. And because the options are given to you, easily you can choose the correct answer.